Hi guys, this is PS3 Dan14 bringing you this week's The Gaming News Show on the 12th of August 2012. Now I'm really excited for Gamescom this Tuesday. Now we'll bring the timings of when everything is on at Gamescom later in this video. But first off, I want to start off with the Xbox news that came off from this week. The first thing I want to say is that a Microsoft employee has referenced the new Xbox for the first time. In an interview regarding the new Outlook.com, Microsoft's Brian Hall, the general manager of Windows Live, as he's known as, referred to the new Xbox as one of many projects that could be interrogated with Windows 8. While this is the first time a Microsoft employee has openly acknowledged the new console, it's not exactly a secret, considering that we've already seen the system's development kit. We do know that the codename Durango, or more casually known as the Xbox 720, we have seen several Microsoft studios reference a new generation console in job listings, including the 343 Industries and Rare. Microsoft responded with this comment after saying that the comments to The Verge were not understood in their intended context. When Brian mentioned a new wave of products, he was referring to the full lineup of products coming later this year from Microsoft, including Windows 8 Office, Windows Phone, and of course our fall Xbox update, which will bring a host of new consumer experiences like Xbox Music, videos, games on Windows 8 and Xbox Smart Glass. So that's basically Microsoft trying to cover up what Brian Hall's leaked out by saying the new Xbox. Mistakenly, but this does bring another leak, saying, well, maybe the new Xbox might come out next year. Who knows? What do you guys think of this? Comment in the box below, please. Next bit of Xbox news is that Halo 4, exclusive to Xbox, well, the Halo 4 weapons have been revealed in a video. I will put a link to this trailer somewhere around this video, so feel free to click on that. Next I want to say is that Gears of War, another exclusive to Xbox. Well, the director of production, Rob Ferguson, has joined the BioShock Infinite team, the original games. Ferguson himself confirmed the news on Twitter, writing, "Yes, it's true. I'm leaving my family at Epic to join my new family at Original in Boston, starting tomorrow. And yes, I've played Infinite and it's amazing. Can't wait for you guys to get your hands on it." While Ferguson's formal title hasn't been revealed, he's presumably replacing Director of Product Development Tim Garrison. So hopefully he has a successful run at Original Games. Now moving on to PC news. CD Projekt Red's Konrad Tomaszewski, he's got a complicated surname, I can't pronounce it. Anyway, he believes that the Witcher Dev DLC should be given to gamers for free, as thanks for the legitimately purchasing the title. Witcher developer said, "We've always believed in free DLCs. The thing that we consider DLCs as a normal post-sale service, which shouldn't be priced," he said. "If today's DLCs offered the same amount of content, they would be worth paying for, but in more cases, players think they are overcharged for what they receive. That's why we offer expansions to our games for free. This is also a way of saying thank you to the people who decided to buy our game instead of copying it from an unauthorized source." So they're the comments from him. What do you guys of Witcher Dev DLC being free? Instead of you having to buy the DLCs, which is very common. For DLCs you do have to buy them instead of getting them for free with the game. Comment in the box below, please, what you think of this. Next bit of PC news is that a new device known as the Virtual Reality Rift headset is being released for PC. The developers of the Oculus Rift claim that the Virtual Reality headset will change the way you think about gaming forever, providing a true immersive experience that allows you to step into your favourite game and explore new worlds like never before. They are looking to the first video that is Rift Ready, which is Doom 3, the BFG edition. The technology out of the military and scientific communities can be brought into the bedroom, they say, which sounds pretty cool. The Oculus founder, Palmy Lucky, said Rift is essentially a new way to play PC games. But consoles are certainly not off the table. There's no technical reason that consoles couldn't work. Even current generation consoles could theoretically work with it, but right now we're just focusing on PC. I will put a trailer to showing you how this Rift, the new headset works, and feel free to click on that link as much as you want. The last bit of PC news that I've got is that Valve has announced plans to expand Steam beyond gaming. The digital distribution service will begin offering software ranging from creativity to productively and will interrogate Steamworks features including easy installation, automatic updating, and the ability to save work to the Steam cloud. Software will begin to arrive on Steam on September the 5th and will continue to be added from that point forward. Developers will also be able to submit their titles to Steam Greenlight, which allows the community to rate products to determine whether or not they should be sold on Steam. Examples of the software that Steam will offer hasn't been announced yet, unfortunately, but expect more news to be released in the coming weeks. I will bring more news on this new Steam, what Steam's offering in the future, more to you guys when I get the news. So look out for that. Moving on to Nintendo news. Capcom has rumoured games for the Wii U in the future. They say that there won't be a Wii U version for Resident Evil 6, but for the upcoming future Capcom games, there's still a chance. Also, Crysis 3 has been revealed. It's not likely to come to Wii U, unfortunately, as well. I presume that all these big Wii U's being released too early, so developers haven't had a chance to experiment with Wii U, so they've just get these round of games out first, and then never know, more big names might come to Wii U. Who knows? Be interesting to find out. Now a bit of news that I missed out from last week. This is my first bit of news that I've missed out. I'm sorry, but basically it's saying that Nintendo has finally revealed that Pokédex 3D Pro will be arriving on the 3DS eShop on November the 8th. And this updated version of the original application will come with all 649 monsters unlocked, making it our first 3D glimpse of Pokemon from the first 4 generations of games. In addition to new backgrounds to pose your Pokemon in, Pokédex 3D Pro will also feature a new Pokemon Challenge mode, which allows Pokemaniacs to test their knowledge of the fan size with a variety of quizzes. I will put a trailer showing the Pokédex 3D game. Feel free to click on that link as much as you want. And the last bit of Nintendo news that I've got for you guys is that the 3DS is selling well in Japan. It has sold 2,000 3DSs Nintendo, which is good for the company, so hopefully they can continue that. Moving on to PlayStation, now there's been a lot of argument over people have been saying, oh, when's the new Skyrim patch going to come, when we're going to get Dawnguard. Well, I've got this bit of news saying that finally the new Skyrim patch is coming with a PlayStation next week. Bethesda Game Studios Twitter account posted that the 1.7 title update for Skyrim released next week. Once I would say once the patch is done, then maybe the Dawnguard will come out after that, because you need to get the patch done before you can release the DLC, as you may know. So hopefully they can do that as quick as possible and get people Dawnguard so everyone will be happy. Next bit of PlayStation news is that there is a new patch for Uncharted. It's the 1.13 one. It brings a new mode called Tournament System. I'll get onto that bit in a bit. It also brings 137 pieces of downloadable content and 50 trophies. Now here's about the new mode. The Tournament System mode is where each week you're awarded 10 tickets you can use to enter Team Deathmatch, 3 Team Deathmatch or hardcore tournaments. However, there aren't tournament brackets like you might be expecting. Instead, you redeem one of your tickets before a match begins, and then your individual performance earns you points in the tournament standings. If your team wins, players on the losing team are awarded 0 points. It continues by saying when the end of the weekend, the points are tallied and you find out where you stand. Do well enough and you'll be placed in one of 3 reward tiers. Players who earn one of these 3 distinctions are awarded in-game items. All weapons, skin weapons with mod slots basically. And you can use them for next week's tournament. Hit the gold tier 6 times and you'll be awarded a special skin. Starting August the 14th, 137 new pieces of downloadable content will start rolling out for Uncharted 3's multiplayer. You can unlock the content in game by earning levels in the game, completing treasure sets, or simply purchasing it from PlayStation Store if you want to do that. I will put a link, and 2 links, show the new Hats and Tons trailer and the tournament mode trailer, the Uncharted trailer, so feel free to click on them as much as you want. Moving away from Uncharted and going on to Sony, next bit of PlayStation news is that Sony has made an inquiry for a trademark for a game named Rain that was filed back on July the 30th of this year. The other trademark is for a game named Until Dawn and was filed more recently on August the 1st of this year. I don't know if they, like Until Dawn and Rain are like presumably like games that are going to be like exclusive to the PS3 or PS Vita, but it has like been like given a thought that it might just be computer software. So who knows? Like maybe like the Until Dawn and Rain might be like for next generation console, or might be like games that are coming to the PS Vita or the PS3. Who knows? I'll find out more news on that as soon as I get it. Next bit of news that I've got from PlayStation is that the beta for PlayStation All Stars includes the characters Kratos, PowerAppa, the Rapper, Fat Princess, Sweet Tooth, Radak, and Sly Cooper. So very good characters to play as in the beta. Next bit of PlayStation news is that there is a new patch for the Metal Gear Solid 4 trophies. I will put a link showing like the trophies in the video. So feel free to click on that link so you'll be able to have a look at the new trophies available in the Metal Gear Solid 4 game. Now my last bit of PlayStation news is that a collection of God of War Saga and Infamous is coming out on PSN. The God of War Saga includes God of War 2, God of War 3, the God of War Origins collection, which includes God of War Chains of Olympus and God of War Ghosts of Sparta, and exclusive bonus content. The Infamous collection includes voucher for 1 trial month of PlayStation Plus, Infamous, Infamous 2, Infamous Festival of Blood, extra missions, additional character costumes, power-ups and weapon styles. So if you want to get them, it sounds like a very good deal. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Now, moving on to me extra news now. Now finally, episode 3 is to be released yet. I haven't got an update yet of the like Walking Dead, like episode 3. I haven't got a date yet, but I know that it's been finished. It's like made, so it's just all we need now is a release date. There was a trailer released as well, showing like the most popular choices that people made in the Walking Dead episode 2. So I will put a link to that trailer somewhere around this video, so feel free to click on that. Next bit of news I've got is that Warner Brothers has announced 2 downloadable packs for the best-selling Lego Batman 2 DC Superheroes. Each pack costs £1.36 and expands your roster of playable characters, so that sounds pretty cool. Next bit of news I've got is that a trailer for Modern Warfare 3 Chaos DLC has been revealed. This is like for the people who haven't got COD Elite. I will put a link for like the new Modern Warfare 3 Chaos trailer somewhere around this video, so feel free to click on that. Next bit of news I've got is that Namco Bandai is apparently in active discussions to become the next major publisher to sign a distribution deal with Ouya. Speaking with the developer, the Tekken and Ridge Racer developer reveals it was talking to the console's creator about bringing its franchises to the system. So that'll be very cool. It sounds like cool games that might come to Ouya. BioWare has announced Operation Olympus, the newest Mass Effect 3 multiplayer event beginning Friday, August the 10th and running until August the 12th. Operation Olympus focuses on increased Reaper activity reported around London and involves large-scale strikes against the Reaper intended to buy the Resistance time to investigate. Mass Effect 3's 3 Earth downloadable content is required to participate. The squad goal of Olympus is full extraction from Firebase London using any kit or any difficulty. The allied goal is completing Wave 10 on any map using any kit against any enemy for a combined community total of 2,000 bronze missions, 175,000 silver missions and 70,000 gold missions. If the squad goal is met, all squad members will receive a commendation pack. With success in the allied goal will get all players a victory pack. So that sounds pretty good if you want to do that in Mass Effect 3. Next bit of extra news I've got is a Final Fantasy. There's like a new trailer called the Realm Reborn trailer. I will put a link to that trailer somewhere around this video, so feel free to click on that, guys. Next bit of news is that Thief 4 will allegedly miss out on the current generation of consoles and will instead launch late next year on Xbox 720 and PS4. Yes, I did say that, and I'll repeat that, and will instead launch late next year on Xbox 720 and PS4. Now I know what you guys are thinking. Well, they're like thinking, well, is the Xbox 720 and PlayStation 4 definitely coming out next year? Do they actually know that it's like coming out next year? Who knows? This like just brings like another rumor, like another like information that like the next generation consoles might be coming out next year. Who knows? What do you guys think of this from Thief 4 developers? Comment in the box below, please. Next bit of news I've got is that Codemaster has officially announced that Grid 2 will be coming out on Xbox 360, PlayStation 3 and PC sometime in 2013. There's a link, I will put a link around this video for the Grid 2 trailer, so feel free to click on that. Codemasters announced that Formula 1 2012 will hit stores on September the 18th in North America and September the 21st in Europe. F1 2012 will also offer new features such as the Young Drivers Test, which Codemasters says will teach players the nonsense of Formula 1 racing. That's the way they put it. I will put a link showing this Young Drivers F1 2012 trailer that was released this week, so feel free to click on that link as well. Next bit of news I've got is that from Ubisoft has announced that Assassin's Creed 3 will be coming out on PC on November the 23rd, 2012. So that's good for PC players. Next bit of news I've got is that a new rumour suggests that the next instalment of the Mafia franchise will hit next generation consoles, according to a report from Eurogamer. 2K Czech is currently developing the project, which is targeted for the launch of the next generation of consoles, but it's likely been delayed following layoffs late last year. I enjoyed Mafia 2, great game, can't wait to play Mafia 3. Next bit of news I've got is that EA has released a trailer for the SXX, like that's the short way I say it. It has implied that multiplayer will be coming out to the snowboarding game. I will put a link showing like the multiplayer in the SXX trailer, so feel free to click on that link as well. And the last bit of extra news I've got, this is the bit I'm personally like most excited about, or well, I've been excited about from like this week's gaming news, is that there is a new Black Ops 2 multiplayer trailer out. It reveals the COD dive as part of the game still, because it was in Black Ops, which many people enjoyed doing. And the types of maps in the game, new weapons, the new perks, like the what you can do, like the guns and like the perks and that, and like how the knife's like a separate weapon, like in loads. You've got to watch it. I will put a link to this Black Ops 2 multiplayer trailer. I mean, I have pre-ordered Black Ops already, so I'll be like standing outside of game at like 12 o'clock at night, like November the 13th. So I might even do a video while I'm standing outside of game. Who knows? I'm still thinking about that one, but it would be pretty cool, I think. So I might even like do a video while I'm waiting outside of game, like for Black Ops 2, at like 12 o'clock. And yes, I know I'm crazy inside, like most people might say, but I can't wait, seriously. And that's it for me news. Moving on to like Gamescom, I will like Gamescom is on Tuesday. It is. Here's the timeline for you guys. The Capcom press conference is available 11 AM in Germany, 10 AM in the UK, and 7 PM in Australia on the 14th of August, Tuesday. Capcom will announce something big, it's presumed, and will almost certainly show more on Resident Evil 6, Lost Planet 3, and more. So make sure to watch that if you're interested in Capcom's presentation. The EA press conference, this one's happening at 4 PM. At 3 PM, in the UK, and 12 at midnight in Australia. So that's pretty late for Australian people. We're not certain what to expect from EA yet, but we expect like big focuses on like sports titles such as like FIFA, and like probably like more from like Medal of Honor, SimCity, Need for Speed, and Crysis games, and maybe more from Battlefield with like the new DLCs coming out such as Aftermath and Armored Kill. So it'll be interesting what EA does. Make sure to watch the press conference of EA if you're interested in that. The Sony press conference, that's also available on Tuesday. It will take place 6 PM in the UK and 3 AM on the 15th of August, since it's in the morning for Australia. But I don't know what they expect from Sony. Like they'll probably like show like more on like the Wonderbook that they announced at E3, more on like the slim version. Like they might even announce like a slimmer version of the PlayStation like console. They'll probably like show more on the Vita, like more games are coming out on the Vita. Hopefully they'll show more footage of like Black Ops Declassified and Assassin's Creed. So make sure to watch the Sony press conference if you want to watch it. Next, and the last bit of news that I've got from Gamescom is that the Ubisoft press conference will take place on August the 15th, not the 14th, and will be available 3 PM in Germany, 2 PM in the UK, and 11 PM in Australia. Unfortunately, I don't think they're going to show any more like footage of Watch Dogs, sadly, which they did show at E3. But the rumours show that Ubisoft will be focusing on free-to-play and esports, and probably more on Assassin's Creed, I presume. I will bring a video rounding up what has been said at Gamescom and giving my thoughts and responding to your opinions on things as well. I can't wait for Gamescom. Make sure to watch it, guys. If you're struggling on where to watch it, I would presume you can either watch it on IGN or PlayStation Blog, or if you like, or any other website. I think Gamescom has a website as well. You may be able to watch it from, or GameSpot as well. That's another good website to watch Gamescom on. So make sure to watch Gamescom. Make sure to subscribe, rate, and comment, please, on this video and my other videos. Make sure to watch my other videos as well if you haven't already. I'll see you guys later. Bye.